this is one of the countermeasures that is astonishing and also surprising the government machinery, because they are used to the tradition of abusing people without us responding man to man, pound for pound and flesh for flesh. When they tried to discriminate against our Triple C members from fetching water from their bores, like what has been said by Honorable Tarusenga. They thought we were going to be on our usual old response, where we will fold our arms, watching them being arrogant and also making sure that our people suffer because of their political decision to stand with the Triple C in St. Mary's. For those who do not have the background, ZANU-PF desperately wanted to snatch St. Mary's away from us. We had to counter and make strategic thinking, and also for us to be able to deal with the situation where Mnangagwa ended up coming here by himself to snatch St. Mary's away from the democratic forces of our country. We resisted them, we thwarted them, we won, and what is now more painful about this victory is that ZANU-PF is now trying to revenge against the people by denying them access to borehole, as water crisis has been a prolonged challenge to the people of Chitungwiza for almost the past 10 years or more. We have not been receiving tap water for the past 10 years here in Chitungwiza, and people have been surviving through ordinary wells, those that are being dug in the rural areas and boreholes. So having borehole water is so precious we have been reduced to celebrate borehole water in urban areas by the failures of this regime, to which themselves, knowing the catastrophe they have created against our people, they have drilled boreholes which they are now arrogantly denying our members access to fetch water. So your response is one of the most strategic responses that have ever been done by our political party since its 2 months existence, where we say if ZANU-PF denies our members water to drink, we will chip in to make sure that our people also get water. And in our modus operandi, we won't discriminate against anyone, but we will make sure that we will portray the leadership traits that are totally different from ZANU-PF, where we will say that water is life in terms of our constitution. Everyone must have access to it, and this is exactly what we are doing. So I thank you, champions and colleagues, for this initiative that we have done. This is a universal effort to make sure that we will not allow ZANU-PF to take our nation for granted anymore. If they think that we borrow the air we breathe from them, this is to show and demonstrate to them that we can also act in our own small way to make sure that our people will not be treated as if they are aliens in their own motherland. So we thank you a lot, and this program is going to be one of the most celebrated responses to ZANU-PF, because it has never happened in the past. Our parents have been denied food in the villages. We have never had a formula to respond to how our parents in the rural communities, but here in the urban areas, by making sure that we are going to have a bowl in St. Mary's, and it shall be celebrated to this. This is a very important project that will bowls in St. Mary's. They have put the project to say this water has been provided to Mnangagwa. So our bowl bore will also have a portrait to against ZANU-PF's attempts to keep our people subjugated to their cruelty. They never thought that we were going to have also a response, and this is a citizen's response, and it is really shaming them. If you do notice that even on several Twitter spaces, ZANU-PF has been responding to this program after we have tweeted about it, that well-wishers have volunteered to respond to the way how ZANU-PF is done to the people of St. Mary's. So they were surprised. So several ZANU-PF Twitter handles have been trying to say you are now also talking about bows, but during the campaigns, Sikhala, on your speeches, we heard you denouncing why Mnangagwa is bringing bows to towns and so on. But what they don't know is that we were saying bows are not the permanent solution to the water crisis in Chitungwiza. We need a national leadership that will make sure that the issue of water problems, not only in Chitungwiza but also in Harare, is solved once and for all. And we want permanent solutions. And it was shameful for the whole president of a country to drill boreholes in an urban area where we are expecting the government to respond in a more a holistic way to solve the problem permanently. So when we were addressing this issue of attacking the bringing of and ruralization of our urban areas, it was informed on that basis that we cannot allow a whole president controlling the national pace to use the national fiscus to drill boreholes in urban areas. We want a permanent solution as the people of Zimbabwe, but as a stopgap measure, and all of us knowing well that ZANU-PF cannot do anything, we have decided also to respond by drilling our boreholes and make sure that everyone have got access. The water table in St. Mary's is still very good. Is top up there. Water will be coming out 24 hours on the basis that the water table is well. So this is the program that we thank all of you, and which we shall also going to mark in our yellow poster to say, with the yellow, we are for everyone. Everyone is free to come and fetch water on this bowl. So in short, this is what I can say in support of my brother, Honorable Dickson Tarusenga, who is, the one who is under attack from ZANU-PF, and whose this project is directed to his constituency. So I am here to support him, and also knowing well, as I am also resident here in St. Mary's, the problems that people are facing on a daily basis, that this is a very important program. We thank you, dear brothers and sisters, for this important program. You will not only be remembered by the struggle, but you will be also remembered by the people of Zimbabwe, that you stood with them during the time when ZANU-PF wanted to appear as if they own life, as if they own also the air and the oxygen that we breathe. We must show the ZANU-PF that water belongs to God. It doesn't belong to them. So as the oxygen that we breathe, that they don't have a right for them to maltreat other citizens by denying them the basic needs which should be accessible to all citizens of our country. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is my contribution in support of my brother, Honorable Dickson Tarusenga, on this important program. I thank you.